Welcome to day 14 of my 2022 40-day fast. As you know by now, I'm vlogging my way through 40 days. Every other year has been a private fast for 40 days. I've been doing this now for about 20 years. Started in 2002 when we went to the Call, New York. This year I felt like God saying to vlog my way through with 40 answers of 40 questions for 40 days. So I'm glad you're with me. Day 14, starting to feel all right actually. It's interesting, you have down days and down days, but today's feeling pretty good. So today I want to answer the question around, can I turn back quickly? Something that happens with long-term fasting is you actually get to the point of no return. And what do I mean by that, the point of no return? Of course, you can finish your fast at any time. But the point of no return is about this idea that the physical consequences or the way you need to do it are more when you get further into a fast. So if you're on day 14, you've been going for 14 days, if you were to finish fasting now, I would have to not just go and cook a steak and eat that, but I have to be very careful about how I reintroduce food to my body. And it's an interesting thing that God would lead us into long-term fasting, and it's not so easy just to turn around and go back and quickly turn around. And it's interesting because I think that's mirrored in the spiritual realm as well. God often starts to save, this is what I found in my life, God often saves some of the deeper discipleship things, the hidden things, the deeper attitude things until deeper into a fast. That's what I found. So I want to just share with you a little bit from a journal entry that I did that's in my first book, This Chosen Fast, and it's from the chapter that I've got there called what's the chapter called? The Point of No Return. So in this little extract, I just talk about how it is hard to turn around once you get to a point of no return. And particularly I was thinking around the whole idea of when a woman is pregnant, and from that moment onwards, you know that there's a point of no return. And especially as the baby grows larger, that point of no return becomes really evident. And I was considering that when I did my first 40-day fast. This Chosen Fast, the book, is all about my first 40-day fast. It's me journaling my way through that and eventually getting the miracles we saw to get to the Call, New York in June 2002. So chapter Point of No Return, and I'll just read this. It says, standing in that place, it dawned on me that this is a place where God had me, where he could get serious about some of the big things in my life. It was time to get into the nitty-gritty. It was time to go deeper at areas in my life that would normally be brushed over, hidden by the surface stuff. I was both excited and nervous as I began to wait on him for the next area of revelation. And that big issue happened on the 9th day, and it was called reputation. So here's my journal entry from the 29th of May, 2002. It says, last night I had an incredible insight. As I was reading a chapter on submission, it hit me like a brick. The passage was Philippians chapter 2, and the words were Jesus wasn't after reputation. Right in those words, it dawned on me that I'd always been after reputation. So you were heavy on me, repentance and release, serving to serve God. Lord, do a complete work in me of what you want to do, that I'm no longer after reputation, but after you. And it was really interesting how God just takes sometimes deeper into a fast to get the bigger, deeper, covered up areas of discipleship that he wants to work in our lives. So for me, that was a really important thing. And you may be at that point right now where you're like, oh man, I could quickly turn around now. The first couple of days you can quickly turn around. But once you're into day 14 onwards, it's like, okay, if I was to finish now, I can't just grab a snack off the street vendors, or I can't just grab that steak and eat it. You have to be very careful and purposeful around that. And God tends to lead us into deeper areas of discipleship the deeper we go into a fast. So if you like this video, if it's helpful, can I encourage you to like it and share it on your socials. Jump on YouTube where they all sit. You can subscribe to the channel 714, and that'll be fantastic. See you for I hope you're going well, and I'll see you for day 15.